How's it going everyone, my name's FallenDestroyer and welcome back for another Rainbow Six Siege video, and today I'm going to be doing a full character breakdown for Fuze. So Fuze is an attacker for Spetsnaz and has a rank 3 for armor and a rank 1 for speed. This means he's going to be a great frontline attacker, and while he may not be the fastest person, he can do very well in firefights because of his armor rating. He's also very good at forcing people out of position so either you or your team can get kills. Fuze has 3 primary weapons to choose from: the ballistic shield, the 6P41 light machine gun and the AK-12. I would never use the ballistic shield with him as there are 2 other operators that are much better suited to that role. And the light machine gun isn't very good, it's not very accurate, and the only really good thing about it is its 100 round capacity. So I would say always use the AK-12 as I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. So for the AK-12 I would recommend you use the reflex sight, the compensator and the vertical grip. The reflex sight that the Spetsnaz have is different from the other reflex sights in the game, and it's really easy to get headshots with. It's also got a really small frame, so you can still see the rest of the screen and you're not going to miss people trying to sneak up on you while you're aiming down the sights. For Fuze's sidearm he has a choice between the GSH-18 and the PMM, so I use the PMM for its higher damage, but if you want the higher capacity mag then use the GSH. And finally for his gadgets he has a choice between stun grenades or breaching charges. Either of these will work really well with Fuze, so which one you take should depend on what the rest of the team is bringing. Fuze's special ability is his APM-6 breaching cluster charge. His special ability is one of the most useful in the whole game as it's very hard to counteract. Although jammers will stop it from activating, it can be picked up and moved. This coupled with the fact that you can place it on windows, floors, standard barricades and even castles' Kevlar barricades, it means you can attack from nearly any angle. A great tactic to use when playing Fuze is to place the breaching cluster on a window or a door, then move to a different window or door and breach through there, but wait until your third grenade is fired as you don't want to be killed by your own charge. In the panic as people rush around to avoid your grenades, you can often pick people off as they try to move to a new position. And if you're rappelling and placing it on a window, then first place it at the top of the window, as once the charge has been used it leaves a hole which you could be spotted or even shot through. So place one at the top, and if you're placing another on the same window, you can place it at the bottom of the window without giving your position away. So the only real counter to Fuze is Jaeger with his active defense system, but this will only take out 2 of your 5 grenades unless there's more than one nearby. But that will empty both of them, meaning your next charge will go off without any problems. You should also take care if you're using Fuze when playing hostage, because the grenades can and will kill the hostage. And don't just assume placing it on the other side of the room, as the grenades can bounce and can fly in pretty much any direction. So as I said earlier, Fuze is really good at pulling people's attention towards him, and with his high armor it means he can take a few hits without dying. So if you're not in a position that you can get kills, trying to keep the enemy team's attention so the rest of your team can advance. Then when they're close you can move to a new position, put a breaching cluster onto the room and move back to your original position. Use the breaching cluster as the rest of your team breaches in. This will leave the enemy team exposed and quickly killed. So I'd love to hear from you guys, your thoughts and tips for Fuze, so just let me know down below in the comments, and if you're looking for help 3-starring situations then look in the description for a playlist for the easiest way to do them. So that's it for this video. If you found it helpful then don't forget to smash that like button before you go, and if you're new to the channel and want to subscribe as well, as it really helps me out. So until the next video, toodle pip.
Breach charge deployed. Cluster charge going up.
Charge going live.
Blowing cluster charge. Cluster charge active.